What we'll be working in this video is band-in-a-box stems. If we look through the Real Tracks picker, we can see on the end there is a stems column. If you click on the stems column, it will order them from highest to lowest number of stems per Real Track. We are going to try some of these out. When you select a Real Track, it will show the individual stems at the bottom of the picker. You can choose all the stems or just selected ones to generate up. In band-in-a-box, we are limited with the number of tracks we can use, especially if we are using stems for vocals, horn sections, strings, and drums. It just can't handle all these, and will slow right down when you start adding effects to the tracks. We can edit the phrases by clicking the Settings icon here and enable Phrases Editing. This is limited to basic editing, and if you want to create up your own drum track with the phrases, they won't copy to a new track to allow you to build it up with the sections and fills you need. Now, if we look at the stem info text in the main stem Real Track folder, we can see all the Real Tracks they use. You can see the Real Track folders listed. What we'll do is freeze the tracks and save the SGU. Now comes the easy part. We minimize band-in-a-box and go to a DAW that has as many tracks as you like and advanced editing. So we just open the frozen saved SGU. The first thing to do is bring in the chords, and it will read the SGU tempo and set that in the DAW tempo. This script and toolbar is in the link below to allow you to instantly import a frozen SGU. If you add more tracks in band-in-a-box or generate up new ones, just freeze tracks, save, and reload it in the DAW GUI, and they will show. I won't bring all the tracks in. For demonstration purpose, I just bring in the master stem track, the mix. The thing is, working with these files direct from the Real Tracks and Drums folders, no WAV files are created to fill up your hard drive. These files are clean with no added effects that band-in-a-box may have put in when you rendered to WAV file. They are in their original state that they were recorded in. All we do is select the track, then run the vocal instrument to stem script from the toolbar or from the actions list. When you first bring in new Real Tracks you have not used, it will generate up the peak files. This is a one-time thing, as you can see, because I've used this Real Track before, it already has peaks. We can mute the master mix stem track and play the others. As you can see the amount of tracks some of these stems have, you are pushed in band-in-a-box and it simply won't handle it when you start adding effects. The best thing to do is create up the tracks you need in band-in-a-box, then instantly import them into the DAW that will handle so many tracks and effects with absolute ease of editing control. Being able to fade items in and out, adjust item volumes. All tracks, sections are named with the Real Track name. You can create your own drum track easily. Then, once created, you can convert it to stems, if available. This is another bonus. You can create another tab for another song or copy tracks from one tab to the other. We'll just open another frozen STU and bring in the stem master. Try some horn sections. Mute the master mix track. Okay. Let's try another. Drum stems. Just select the Master Stereo track, then the Drum Stems button. Mute the Master Stereo. Now this is where you need a DAW. We want a channel strip VST or JS effect on each track. I'm using a free Tukan JS effect S2 channel strip. Now we open up the mixer. And at the top, we see the effect. Just right-click and show embedded UI in MCP. Then adjust it to fit. If we Alt-click the gain knob, it will change from in to out. Clicking on the compressor graph, we get the controls. As you move your mouse away, it will hide, or you can right-click it. Same deal with the equalizer. I will include videos about this free effect in the links. I just drag the effect to the next track to copy. You can edit each strip with the track name. Okay, new tab and try another. Oh, that's right. I'll show you how to get the Tukan S2 channel strip. Just go to Reapack.com and install Reapack. Then also make sure you have SWS extensions installed. I will put the link for Tukan repository. Just go there and copy the XML link. Then go to Extensions, Reapack, Import Repositories. Now, when you go to Browse and type in Tukan, you can select Series 2 and right-click Install, then Apply. You can see I already have it installed. Then, if we search all effects, we will see S2 Inline Channel. Okay, let's try some gospel vocal stems. Now these are layered vocals, so we will select Free Item Positioning. That's better. This can also be set by right-clicking the Track Controls panel, TCP. We can also set to lanes with solo buttons by clicking Fixed Item Lanes. Again, you can set this by right-clicking the Track Control panel, TCP. Okay, let's get the stems. Just select the track, then run the script. We can set each track how we like, just solo it. As you can see, you simply can't do this in the old band-in-a-box interface. So you basically use band-in-a-box to generate up tracks or section of tracks, then get them in the DAW right away without any rendering. These file sections give you total editing control that you can't have with a consolidated WAV file.
Oh
Let's try some strings. These aren't layered, so we don't need item lanes. All right, we'll try the horn section stems, and that should just about do it for this demo. The horn stems are not layered either, so we don't need track lanes. Well, that's it for this video. I hope it helps to show the advanced editing of band-in-a-box stems. Band-in-a-box is great for the material it has, but it's just so far behind in the GUI and cross-platform programming, especially now with all the great AI music generators being released day by day. It has a lot of catching up to do. With VSTs like Tonalick, I think the band-in-a-box VST might be the way forward, with some AI added to it to compete with all that is being released.